Go to check the GBG All Things Entertainment with @KyleUnfug. Follow her on Twitter.
You remember just a little while ago, TV chef Paula Deen announced that she's diabetic. A lot of people were criticizing her because of the type of cooking she does on her shows.
I think it was from a few people that were kind of mean about it and wanting to hold it against me. But you know what? The people that care for me, they came out like you wouldn't believe, and they're the people that I care about.
She's rising above and beyond all the criticism, has actually lost or dropped 2 pant sizes. Doesn't know exactly how much weight because she says she doesn't own a scale in her house, but she has indeed dropped 2 pant sizes, admits that she's now eating portions half the size of what she used to and walks 30 minutes a day.
Good for her.
She hurt herself too?
Cool.
Well, she was talking. She's like, I have whatever. Ow.
Ow. That was who was
She maybe crossed her legs and hit the coffee table.
Ow. Well, big news in the death of Whitney Houston. They're saying it will officially be ruled an accident. Well, the official toxicology reports are not in. They did say she had no marks on her body whatsoever to indicate a struggle. She was the furthest thing from trying to kill herself, although they don't know exactly what the cause of death is. It was accidental. Now, just after the Oscars, we're still getting news, a little bit surrounding news. One of the big things everyone was talking about after the show was the red carpet stunt that Sacha Baron Cohen did as his new character, the dictator. Now, Donald Trump isn't the only one that he ticked off. The National Network for Arab American Communities was offended by his latest character. They don't appreciate it, and they say it's offensive to their culture. The group had argues that it stereotypes such as the ones and this and that, and they just don't appreciate it.
Are there really great, nice dictators that are offended by it? Hey, I'm a really friendly dictator.
It's the people who think that he's representing them that aren't dictators that are offended, not really other dictators that are offended.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Also, one of the big things everyone was talking about at the Oscars was Angelina Jolie's right leg in her what will now be an infamous stance. Joan Rivers has given us her opinion on it, and who doesn't love a Joan Rivers opinion?
I try to dress sexy, but it's hard.
Is it?
Well, come on. It's like they were all like Angelina Jolie at the Oscars.
Right. Why do you think she was doing that?
Well, first of all, did she think there's a surprise up there? All of Hollywood has seen that. This is a theme park.
The this that she's talking about, she was pointing into the nether regions. Speaking about Angelina Jolie's somewhat promiscuous past.
That pose she made, I was bouncing off Rich. I said, Kyle, your outfit of the day gallery is huge online. JohnGBG.com, you can see Kyle's outfits of the day. I've never seen you repeat an outfit. But we thought maybe today you can take some with the leg, the Angelina Jolie pose.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you have jeans on? It doesn't matter if you have jeans on.
Jeans on. You kind of what you do? You put your arm out like this, do like this.
Yeah.
Put that leg out.
Right? Like that. Yeah, right? That's
you
the
have to really thrust your leg
It's like a half
forward.
lunge. Side lunge.
Thrust the leg forward.
Oh, that'd be a funny gallery. Let's all do it in the gallery. I want to do it.
Great idea. Let's do that.
Outfit of the day gallery.
Fascinating. Moving on, Ashton Kutcher is finally going public with his brand new girlfriend, or at least that's what insiders are saying. Her name is Lauren Scafaria. Apparently, the two have been dating for a little bit now. Demi Moore is still in rehab, trying to get her stuff together, and Ashton has moved on. You want to see a picture of this girl? She looks strikingly similar to Demi Moore. Strikingly similar.
But younger.
Interesting. That's all I have to say about that. Check out our picture.
It's like you were indicting John Jay.
Keyword GBG.
Like if I set him up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do such a thing?
Everyone thinks it's just a little too soon. American Idol's first live show this season started last night. The guys performed top 13. They brought back the deep-voiced guy, Jermaine Jones. Yay, woo. I think he's going to last.
They should have brought back the really good-looking guy that sang Bluesy that Jennifer said was going to be a star.
Johnny Kaiser.
They did not. It was a little disappointing, but they do think that this guy has the chops to win the whole thing. His name is Phil Phillips, and he's sang a growling version of In the Air tonight.
Yeah, he's good. He'll be in the top 2, top 3.
Even though he ruined this song.
I disagree.
This guy and what's the guy I said? Grimm.
Reed Grimm.
Reed Grimm and this guy will be top 2, top 3.
You know,
And they'll probably
very
I haven't seen the girls yet, obviously, but maybe a girl. But definitely those two dudes.
There's something charming about that Reed Grimm, and
Yes.
he's a good performer. He's fun to watch. You root for him.
He's very quirky. Now, I was rooting for a little tiny young Eben Frankowitz until last night. He took on Adele's Set Fire to the Rain.
He's going home.
And we got to talk about this afterwards, but this is what it sounded like.
Yeah, let me tell
It was
you.
really bad.
Idol was missing Simon Cowell last night because Simon Cowell would have
That's what I was
said,
gonna
"You know
say.
what? Your song made me burn and
That
cry."
was terrible.
Made
Yeah.
it boring, he
That
says,
was
too.
the worst version of Adele I have ever heard.
You just made Adele want to go back and have more surgery.
It started making me upset that they don't have that person on the
Nope.
show that can, somewhat in a nice way put
That
it in a mean
was
way.
bad.
Yeah,
Right? That
that's
was
all you
bad.
have to say.
Actually, Philippa, I don't think was that good either. I don't think anybody
I thought
but
it was really good.
the first kid, Reed Glick. I don't think
Reed
anybody
Grimm.
Grimm was that good.
I think there was a few
The high
really,
singing
really
guy?
talented guys.
You have a different ear. You can't participate in these conversations.
Yeah, you're too good at this.
All right, so
You're
here's
Top Gun. Barra.
Here's what I'm thinking about, though. I'm thinking about, yes, they can entertain, but would anybody want to buy something from them on iTunes? And the only person I can say that about for me last night was the first performer, Reed.
I think the people that have already bought their versions of those songs on iTunes would disagree.
Oh, in your
They're already
face!
selling the version.
In your face, awkward colored shirt.
What?
It's a blue shirt.
That's not blue.
It's not an awkward color. It's a very nice color, Richard Barra. Very
Thank
nice
you.
color.
Just
Give it
because
a
I don't
thumbs
have 30 of the same T-shirt that I'm wearing. Now you're all judgy.
up. Hey, on our website right now,
Self-prescribed uniform.
JohnJaneRich.com. If you type in the keyword GBG, if you missed American Idol last night, you want to catch up, we got the highlight videos there so you don't have to sit through the full 2 hours, which is brutal. I don't care how good the show is, the full 2 hours, brutal.
About Idol?
I didn't mind
Yeah.
it. I didn't mind it last night.
It's just too long, too long.
You just got to fast forward to the judges' comments.
Oh, it's like snooze fest. Anyways, you don't have to sit through it. You can just log onto our website and check out the highlights. Also, while you're there, you can check out Ashton Kutcher's new girlfriend, who looks strikingly similar
By the way, 2.5 Men
to
sucks.
Demi Moore. Yeah, totally.
Is it bad?
God, it sucks.
Have you watched it? Have you spent any time with it?
No, I'm just making a judgment call. Yeah, of course, Rich. Yes, I have.
Because you know what show is pretty funny is the Big Bang Theory. You watch that at all?
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear?
Pretty darn
For the
brilliant.
first time in 5 years, American Idol last week was beat out in the ratings by the Big Bang Theory. Oh,
No, I
that's
didn't
big
hear that.
news.
I would get that
Big
news from you.
news.
You want to bring that up?
I just brought it up.
When did
Thank
you bring it
you.
up last week?
You're welcome, because I just found it out.
Don't worry, Kyle. He's a
You're welcome,
John Jay's a
Card.
dark cloud.
You're welcome card.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
Genius. Let's come up with Kyle Unfug's You're Welcome card. You can download it on the website and they can send it to people.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Just like
Card.
that.
All right.
Who are you wrapping up?
Bill was telling us to wrap up, and I got it before he was telling us.
Oh.
Does anybody own a clock in there? Phil?
All right, picture this. You're at a wedding reception, and we're going to have to because Rich and I are not getting invited to Kyle's wedding. People start toasting the bride and groom. We won't see that because we're not invited to Kyle's wedding. The best man gives a great speech.
We'll
We're
Skype
going to
in.
miss that because we're not going to be at Kyle's wedding. The maid of honor makes everyone cry. We won't know who that is because we're not invited to Kyle's wedding.
Love to see it.
Then some guy stands up and starts doing stand-up comedy. You're about to find out what happens. Bad comedy guy in less than 10 minutes, and we're back in 6 minutes with Adele with John Jane Rich.